A wise man once said, all the problems begin when the female has nothing to do. And that's the reality of life. When your woman has nothing to do, she starts fucking around, you know what I'm saying? And you are the one getting all those consequences from that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're playing some more OU. PU is out on, and it's been out for like 9 days, but I completely forgot that the tier changes are there, which means that a new tier is out. That is great, because we're almost back to ZU. I absolutely love ZU, you know, I'm a big fan of that tier. In terms of... I don't have any teams, maybe I'll bring you a video today with that, but we're playing OU, we still haven't done using those teams. I got hooked up with another great team as well by Diagnostic. The stalling team, the PP stalling team has been changed. I'm not going to use it today though, but I will use the changed version. It's obviously better to use the teams before I recorded the video, just to have an understanding of what to do, how to use them and all that stuff. But you know, have I ever given a damn in my life? Have you ever seen me give a fuck in my entire life? I don't think so. So I will be using this Zarakion balance team, and you can't go wrong with that. You know, with this team you can't go wrong. It's a really good defensive core, Scarf Dragapult, and two strong ass attackers. You know, with Terrakion and Zeraora. That's why it's called Zarakion balance. And of course, as soon as I start recording, yeah, Kitty, hello, come here. Don't touch the cucumber or the tea. She was sleeping, and as soon as I started talking, she started walking around. I guess, yeah, I woke her up. I mean, I got nothing. What's it called? I got nothing against that, but she's gonna be distracting me and trying to intervene. You know what I'm saying? It was a good kitty. Okay. Anyways, so you can't go wrong with this team. Like, this is one of the things you can't. Should be good. It should be definitely good. So yeah, where is it? Zarakion. Let's start it up then. Okay. Good kitty. Okay. We got our Pikachu mug, again, you know what I'm saying? Pikachu mug. What the hell am I fighting? Okay, hold on. What is these? What is this Joe impersonator using what's it called? What's the name? Whitney. I was looking for an M. Okay, motherfucker. Who do you think you is, first of all? And I turned my AC, first time since the winter, and it's smelling a little bit. I'm supposed to clean the filters, I guess, but I don't care. Look, what the hell this... So, Eldegoss, I believe it has cotton down, right? Or is it actually the regenerator? It's cotton down in VCG. I don't know what the strategy is, but I'm actually afraid of this Dracovish. Is that the spinner? That's the spinner he has. He's very adamant by clicking it right away. I don't want to lead Seismitoad because that's too obvious. This has Freeze Dry, this has a Grass move. So I might as well just lead Terrakion. There's no way he leads Hippowdon. There's just no way he leads Hippowdon. I refuse to believe that. He leads Eldegoss. Okay, that's perfect. I am gonna go for... Hippowdon is coming out. But I will click Close Combat. Okay, he decided to stay in. Takes this easily. Goes for the Sleep Out. Oh no, there it is. There it is, people. Hippo comes out. I'm trying to burn some sleep turns. That's what I'm trying to do. I will try to burn those sleep turns again. I know the Earthquake is coming now out, but there's a high chance we wake up next turn. So I'm gonna go into Corvic Knight. You know what I'm saying? Kitty, okay, stop. How can he punish me for going for Defog? I feel like unless he brings in Dracovish, which is fine, like he can't do shit. What can you do to me? He can only Whirlwind, which is great because we get the rocks out of there. We'll waste some Sandstorm turns as well. It's not like I care about that. Oh, I actually have Aromatherapy. I just realized I have Aromatherapy, so I didn't care about the sleep. I could do that, or I could get some damage with the Moonblast. The Gengar comes out, probably. The Gengar probably comes out, or he sets up the rocks again. I might just double switch into Corviknight because probably the rocks are coming out. No, the Jirachi's coming out. That's pretty interesting. But that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Or it is that bad. I'll just go for the U-turn. Body Slam trying to get the para, but that is fine. Doesn't get the para. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take that. Do I go into Dragapult? I'll actually go into Seismitoad. Most likely Eldegoss is coming out now. Eldegoss is coming out now, so I might just go for the Toxic. He U-turns into Eldegoss. I could have gone for the Rocks, but then he gets... Kyurem comes out. Okay, I'll take the Toxic on the Kyurem for sure. Absolutely. Kitty, okay, go away. She's starting to, like... move around too much. Freeze Dry is very obvious. But do I have a check for that? I have to go into Clefable, I feel like. I have to go into Clefable. I will go into Clefable. I don't know this set. This has to be Specs, right? The amount of damage it does. He has to predict the Protect, which he doesn't, which is perfect. Okay, let's pour some tea. We're in for a good one here. I finally got my Milky Oolong tea, you know what I'm saying? Okay, motherfucker, pull up. Who the fuck is you? What kind of creature is you? He has to switch. He has to switch. He doesn't switch. He's trying to get the roll. I mean, Protect is too obvious. I think he has to switch, otherwise he's just gonna take a lot of fucking damage. So I'm gonna go for the Moonblast on the Jirachi. Just a little bit of damage, but I need this recovery anyway. I need to recover my Clefable, you know what I'm saying? This is Lefty's Jirachi, actually. I didn't see that last time. Interesting, interesting. So that's Body Slam, Iron Head. I'll bring in the Seismitoad. I don't think he goes for the U-turn. He goes to the U-turn, okay, and goes into Eldegoss this time, I suppose. Because there's no way bringing... No point bringing in Kyurem. The Kyurem does come out though, which is really interesting. Ice Beam is interesting though. Does that mean he doesn't have Freeze Dry? There's just no way. Ice Beam, I take it. I'm just gonna go for the Rocks. I know that Eldegoss can come out and spin, but at this point we're gonna pressure it not to spin. Because I can't really switch in anything else, you know what I'm saying? I can't necessarily switch in anything else. I can revenge him with Dragapult though, that's the thing. So I could... This is the answer to Dracovish, so I cannot let this die though. That's the problem, but I can't switch in anything. Corviknight is great, but I feel like Corviknight could be redundant at this point because, yeah, that's a defogger for us. But I have to do it. This Kyurem is a big threat. I have to go into Corviknight because, and I have to sag the Corviknight pretty much. That's the thing. Fortunately, he's not gonna go down to Toxic now, which sucks. And I have to just sag this thing. I'll try to Roost, but... Okay, so the Defogger is gone. He knows that he can set up the Rocks freely, but at least Kyurem goes down, which is great. I need the Seismitoad not to lose to the Fisher Shrine, that's the problem. Does he go into Hippowdon? That's a good question. He might just go into Hippowdon and set up the Rocks, but that's fine. I don't care about the Rocks too much. There's no way he goes into Eldegoss. I might just go into Dragapult. He goes into Hippowdon, yeah, knowing he can freely set up the Rocks now. But I guess I'm okay with that. I'll go for the Draco Meteor, just to weaken the Hippo. He's probably gonna go for the Slack Off next turn. He goes for the Slack Off now, okay, interesting. Interesting, but he definitely goes for Rocks now. I could pass the Wish to Seismitoad, I suppose. Or should I just go into Seismitoad? I'm trying to see. So Zeraora wins this game for me, which is great. It outspeeds. I just need a little bit more damage on the Dracovish, and I need to damage this. I can try to pass the Wish. So he Qs on the switch. Damn, that does so much damage. Oh, shit. That actually does a lot. Hello? That is way too much, bro. What the fuck? God damn, son. Wait, hold on. We're about to lose our Clefable. I'm going to Wish. I'll go for the Wish first. He kills me, but I go into Seismitoad now. I might just fucking die to... I might just die to Earthquake too. Bro, why is this Hippo doing so much damage? I need to try to get the burn. I need the burn. Please, can I get the burn? Where's my fucking burn at, bro? And he kills me with a crit. Did that matter? It might have fucking mattered, bro. What the fuck is going on? Bro, what the hell is going on? I guess I let my Corviknight die, which was a problem, but I thought Corviknight is the most expendable member. Pretty much lose to Dracovish now. I have Grass Knot on this. Does that kill? Does that kill from this range? It does kill, okay. Bro, but come on. Okay, we're still good. But Dracovish definitely takes a hit. I need this to win though. Are you scarfed? He has to be scarfed Gengar. He is scarfed Gengar. I take the hit though, but he poisons me. Of course, motherfucker poisons me. I would have been able to take another hit, but now I'm gonna go down to poison. What is going... Fucking bro. Fucking Masuda. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible, because if it's Scarf Dracovish, which seems like he is... Well, I go into Dragapult, because I've Shadow Ball this, but it doesn't... Jirachi doesn't die to the Shadow Ball, that's the problem. I can't necessarily go into Terrakion. I have to go into Terrakion though. Because if he goes for Body Slam, that would be amazing. Oh, he can go for Body Slam. He goes for Iron Head, of course. And crits me. Yeah, he couldn't go for Body Slam. Of course he crits me. Bro, come on, man. You see it yourself. What can I do if this shit happens? Poison, which was huge. Poison on the Sludge Bomb. Because I would have been able to outspeed everything and get a hit off on anything. And then a crit on Iron Head. I have to fucking go for EQ. I have to wake up here. This is the third turn. I woke up, luckily. And this will kill. Okay, hold on. I think we're in this. We should be good because he goes into Dracovish. I have to get damage on this. Oh, it's scarfed. Never mind. I think we lost. I pretty much have to Shadow Ball. I have no other play. Is this 51? We get this Spadef drop. Goes for a Vicious Rant because I go first. Does we win? No, there's no way this dies. There's no way this dies, and he puts us to sleep. Yup. Oh, he misses. Yes, I deserve that. I fucking deserve that because of all the hacks that happened in this game. And he forfeits. Look, this was deserved for sure. What I did wrong, why does... Yeah, Hippo is just strong in general, bro. Hippo has 110 base attack. That thing is nothing to mess with. And I kind of almost got destroyed by Hippo. Did the Earthquake crit matter? We can calc that, but I think it might have not mattered, to be honest. I needed the burn. If I got the burn, I would have been good with Hippo. But Seismitoad is obviously defensive, you know, max defense. Hippo... Mixed Wall, for example. They usually don't run attack. 24 to 29. I was at like 28 or something, so there was a good chance I would have been able to live it. And not only that, but I also could have gotten a burn. But the motherfucker crit me there. Not to mention that he got a poison on the this thing, and he crit me with the Iron Head, which didn't really make a difference in the end too much. But okay, we'll still take this game. I absolutely had to go for the Shadow Ball there, which was yeah, that's alright. Okay, we'll take that. I like this team, but I almost got punished by fucking Hippo, bro. Garbage human being. Yeah, right, you said it yourself, bitch. But there's another Hippo. Another fucking Hippo. And the next Excadrill. That is definitely Sandrush. And the Dragon, bro, he has nothing but threats. I mean, it makes sense. I will just lead Seismitoad. He's actually kind of screwed by Seismitoad. Look at Seismitoad and look at his team. He might lead his own Seismitoad. If he leads his own Seismitoad, I don't want to get my own Seismitoad toxic, but I do have Aromatherapy, which is big. He does not. So I will just lead Seismitoad. I was going to say I can lead Zeraora, but he actually leads Dragapult, which is interesting. He might just U-turn into Hippo. Let me Toxic. I don't think he attacks. U-turn. No way it's Excadrill, so something gets Toxic. Perfect. I Toxic the Seismitoad, which is great. I will be able to Stealth Rock. That's great that he actually Toxic this. Like, it's fine. Look, right now if I go into Clefable and I click Aromatherapy, he's gonna go probably into like an Excadrill or something. Then I can switch into Corviknight and defog my own rocks, but that's okay. I'll defog my own rocks because he's gonna try to spin anyway. Excadrill, He's gonna try to spin. He's probably salty as fuck right now. Because I got rid of my status and he took status damage. So he spins. To go the fuck away. Okay. He spins. I'll just defog, of course. That invites him what? Terrakion. Is that SD? I want to just roost. He crits me with Stone Edge. Yeah, alright, of course. Of course. I deserve to get to for him to miss now. I deserve for him to miss now. Give me this miss. And pressure stole him a little bit. If I stole him out of Stone Edges, that would be great. He might predict me to switch into Seismitoad, but I feel like I want my Corviknight healthier. That's more important. He misses, great. Now I go into Seismitoad. And get my rocks up. He goes into Dracovish. Bro, that is great. He's gonna go for the Outrage or something, right? Or did they go for Crunch? Crunch or Outrage is coming, so I will go into Clefable. I'm not gonna take the damage. Because he goes into his own Dragapult. Interesting. If it's U-turn, it doesn't necessarily touch Clefable. So I get a free Moonblast off. He's gonna go into Excadrill. So it doesn't matter too much, but I'll get some damage on the Excadrill. We'll slowly start getting damage on the Exca, which will be fine. He goes into Hippo, interestingly. That's great. That's not bad. I'll take the damage on the Hippo. Slight damage on the Hippo. I don't see an item. It's definitely Damp Rock or whatever. It is Damp Rock. I'll bring in the Seismitoad and I will be able to... Wait, he's double rocks? Motherfucker is double rocks. I will go for the rocks too. He has to probably switch. He really wants them rocks. So we do this. So I just get damage on this thing. Knock off. Oh shit, he was knockoff. I should have not let him knock me off. But here he probably goes for Toxic. He probably goes for Toxic here. Yup. And now he knocks off. So I go back into Seismitoad. I could knock off Take on the Terrakion, but then he goes into Excadrill. Or Hippowdon, sponges the hits, you know what I mean? So I will go back into Seismitoad. He brings in the Terrakion. Interesting. I want to go into Dragapult. I think I need to go into Dragapult. Can I risk this though? He can't go for Stone Edge. If he goes for Stone Edge, and he goes for Stone Edge. Fuck! I messed up. I messed up big time. I needed this. Bro, this was too risky. For him to go for Stone Edge, it was too fucking risky. I bring in the Terrakion now though. And I can just freely go for CC. There's no way he brings the Dragapult in. He brings the Dragapult. What the? Bro. Okay, you can say like he outplayed me and stuff, but this doesn't make sense. The things he was doing don't make sense. I'm gonna go for the close combat again. As he Shadow Balls. Bro. What is going on? I'm getting slightly frustrated at this game right now. We were in control until he clicked Stone Edge. I guess, yeah, cool prediction. I needed the Seismitoad not to lose to Dracovish. But now I just go for the Wish. Like, what much can you do? I'll go for the Protect. He's most likely gonna heal himself up. He tries to... Oh, he Whirlwinds. Yeah. Clefable being low. That's really bad, I gotta say. Well, I'm just gonna defog then. As he sets up the rocks or what? He slacks off. All of a sudden, hold on. I pretty much made really bad plays right here. The plays that I made... But again, I don't really agree with the plays that he made. Like, this does not make too much sense to me. There's no way this is carved, though. There's just no way this is carved. Does Zeraor even kill from this range? Is it... Oh, okay, mixed attacker, life orb. Terrakion Choice Band. Yeah, close combat does kill. Well, I have to go for it. It's gonna predict that, but I have to go for it. Can I play rough? He goes into Seismitoad. Okay, he sacks the Seismitoad. Doesn't necessarily die. Which means that I'm gonna take one more Life Orb damage, which is horrible. I do not want to do that. I'll go into Corviknight though. I think I will be positioned well if I go into Corviknight right now. He knocks off though, bro. I thought he would go for... I guess he has another rocker. I don't understand what this guy is doing, clearly. Who the fuck is you? What the fuck do you want? I'm just gonna roost. Close Combat comes out, 59%, bro. Close Combat does a lot. Does a shit ton. And I can't even switch in anything. Does Clefable get 2 KO'd from this range? There's just no way. There's just no way Clefable gets 2 KO'd from this range. There's just no way. I need this not to lose to Excadrill though. Yeah, this Dragapult play, what... He's Stone Edging. Bro, if I stayed in, he would have just lost his Terrakion, so I don't agree with that Stone Edge play. He goes into Dracovish. I will just go for the Protect, unless he's fucking... is sub. Unless he's fucking sub. He can't do too much about that. He goes for the Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs. Alright, I'm just gonna go into Corviknight. He goes into Showdown, sure. I'm gonna go for a little bit of damage with Brave Bird. I should perhaps... I think I should... Yeah, I will defog here, but I think I should have roosted. I think I should have roosted, because now I can't necessarily switch into the Terrakion too well. Terrakion has very little... He goes into Excadrill now. That is an interesting play. That is an interesting play, my guy. I will go for the Brave Bird, and I will roost. He beats me one-on-one, doesn't he? Does he SD again? The Sand is up for a little bit longer. But I couldn't necessarily switch in anything, because everything else got outsped, you know what I mean? So with the Iron hits, that does so much damage, bro. That does incredible amount of damage. I have to roost. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the... Because I can't... I don't even have anything. You see what I mean? I have to U-turn next turn. So he has these. And I have to U-turn here. I'm gonna take a lot of damage right now. But if I U-turn here... It's 91%! Bro, that's incredible. That is an incredible amount of damage. I will just go for I'll go into Terrakion. I can't even click Close Combat though. I'll go into Zeraora. I have to go into Zeraora. And I have to click CC. I don't think he goes Dragapult. Is Dragapult Scarf though? If you're running Excadrill, I don't think you're Scarfed. How much did it do with Shadow Ball? It might be Scarf though. He goes into Dragapult. Bro, he doesn't care. He just brings in Dragapult like this. Without giving a fuck. It is Scarfed. It is Scarfed, but I can't even switch in anything. It is fucking Scarfed, but I can't switch anything. Okay. You could say this guy outplayed me, but I disagree with what he was doing throughout the fucking battle. This right here as well. I didn't even have to go for Close Combat necessarily. This is just the risk that doesn't make fucking sense. To me, that makes absolutely no sense. You know what I mean? I just go into this. I click Wish, but he goes into Excadrill. He goes into Hippowdon, so I'm able to pass the Wish. Unless he Whirlwinds here, but he probably will Whirlwind. I think we lost the game. Whenever I brought in the Dragapult on the Stone Edge, this is where we pretty much lost the game. Yeah, he Whirlwinds us out. Whirlwinds into Seismitoad though, which is good. Seismitoad, I guess, is our only way to win this game right now. I'm just gonna go for the Scald. I will go for the Scald. Obviously, I don't get the burn. Of course, I don't get the burn. I'm gonna Scald again though. Now, he can't necessarily break through Seismitoad. That's the thing. We've seen this in the beginning. He goes into this, but there's no way Clefable gets to a KO'd. I refuse to believe Clefable gets to a KO'd. He probably might. It will, bro, 48? Okay, I'm overestimating Clef and underestimating Terrakion a little bit. Yeah, I had to stay in, I think. I think I had to stay in. CC comes out, yeah. I think I kind of dropped the game right here. I think I kind of dropped the game. Do I even need the Corviknight? Because if I go into Corviknight... Oh wait, I died to rocks. Well, I have to go into this. And I have to Scold. I'll go, Earthquake though. CC does so much. Yeah, he just cleans with Excadrill, doesn't he? But I would speed with Terrakion though. What kind of Dracovish is that though? It has to be Scarf Dracovish. I think he just cleans with Dracovish. I will go into Corviknight though. Just to see what he locks himself into. He goes for Shadow Ball. And that's over. I pretty much lose to Shadow Ball actually. Because Shadow Ball kills me, right? I have to click Stone Edge. Yep, Shadow Ball kills me. And that's fucking over. I disagree with the plays this guy made. Absolutely disagree. Especially when he just recklessly, first of all, switched in the Dragapult. I guess I could have predicted that, but it didn't make too much sense in my eyes, you know what I mean? Because he had a much safer play of bringing in, for example, Hippowdon, you know what I mean? Much safer play. Than to risk the Dragapult. If I Stone Edged, it would have been over right there. Then going for Stone Edge on my Seismitoad, when Seismitoad destroyed his whole team. His whole team got walled by Seismitoad. And in the face of a Seismitoad, he was ready to lose a Pokemon when he Stone Edged on the switch to my Dragapult from the Seismitoad. You know what I mean? This absolutely, like, bad players get rewarded. We know this. We know what game we play. But these risks, I guess they were worth it for him. But if I was playing regularly, you know what I mean? It would have been pretty much those two plays would have changed the whole game. Would have pretty much put him in such a back foot that he would have not been able to come back from that. And he decided to take those risks, which it's pretty much risk versus reward. The risk versus reward was too much risk and not as much reward because we still were in the game almost until the end. So it would have not really put him in a position to just win right away, you know what I mean? So risk versus reward was very much on the negative side in terms of risk and very little reward, but he still went for that because, yeah, those motherfuckers don't think, but that's all I can do. That's what it is, unfortunately, but thanks for coming through.